Hi there, Aries. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 15th of February. This week begins with a quarter moon in the sign of Taurus. This is squaring up with the sun in Aquarius, but both are fixed signs. So it suggests that we need to try and stay flexible this week, even if situations come up where our sense is to dig our heels in and stick to strictly what we know. Business and pleasure may not particularly well mix. Now they do much more often than is suggested because we like to work with people that we feel comfortable with, but sometimes we have to accept that there are some individuals that we find more difficult to rub along with, and it could be that you'll become more conscious of that this week. But this is also a week when Venus, the planet of loving, moves into Aquarius too, joining up with the Sun and also Mercury. Now the three are going to be together collectively in Aquarius just for a few days, because the Sun is going to be moving into Pisces on Friday. But this gives an opportunity for us all to try and lighten things up. It's been quite a torturous atmosphere, as Mercury and Venus have gone alongside Pluto and then formed that difficult right angle with Uranus. Now Pluto and Uranus themselves are still broadly in this for now, through to the end of March of course, but this week Pluto actually makes a very good link with Aquarius, the Sun in Aquarius, a semi-sextile, suggesting that if we can bring some cooperation to the way that we try to work with people in positions of influence or anything to do with our professional involvements, then that's going to be a positive thing. And Venus and Mercury being in Aquarius will help this too. This is the sign of friendliness. It's the sign that's about unity. If we can celebrate the things that we have in common rather than focusing on the things that hold us apart. But for you particularly, you may find yourself really wanting to re-engage with people, particularly if you have had rather a sleepy start to the new year. But it's vitally important with the move on Friday of the Sun into Pisces that the people you do link up with are the most meaningful people in your world. Having friends for the sake of it is a bit like having hundreds and hundreds of friends on Facebook. We may not know many of them that intimately well, so focus on the people who are really important to you as this week draws to a close, because you perhaps are going to find out in the weeks to come a lot more about the sincerity of particular people in your situation. But Saturn, which of course itself has been such a major influence over the last 7 months of the last 13 in terms of widening your world and your horizons, well, that's also forging a great link with Uranus in your sign. So if you are working on things that are future orientated, which comes from this Aquarius energy, that sees you networking well with other people, which helps you to slowly but surely grow a new idea in a way which is sustainable for the longer term, this is a week when you can gain plenty of traction from it. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.